Now let's move on to talk about drunk driving. It's obviously a huge issue globally, but especially here in Vegas. Anthem Injury Lawyers, the sponsor of this segment, is here to ensure that you know exactly what you need to do if you're ever involved in an accident involving a drunk driver. Puneet, thank you so much for being here and for what you're doing for the community.
Thank you, Rocky.
Of course. So what's the first thing someone should do if they're involved in this type of accident?
Well, first off, if you suspect that you've been hit by a drunk driver, you should call 911.
Of course.
Call the police, call the paramedics, because as a lawyer, my first and primary concern for any client is whether they're injured or not, get the medical attention you need. That's the most important thing. And second, making sure that the other side is being held accountable for it.
Of course, of course. And where does evidence and documentation come to play here? How does that impact your case if you have one?
It's vital and key. You know, you want to work with the police to get a police report. You want to work with your lawyers to ensure that your car repairs are being evidenced. You're journaling your pain and suffering, your anxiety, your emotional distress, and that even you're telling your doctors everything that you're going through.
Yeah, and obviously that is why you need a lawyer to guide you through that process. What are those key reasons why you should do this or you shouldn't do this alone?
Well, first off, as a lawyer, we want to take the stress and anxiety off of our clients' chest. We want to help them and guide them, and also to fight, I hate to say it, to fight the insurance companies. Sometimes they're not fair. I actually think they're never fair, but I have to be politically correct, I guess.
Of course, of course. And why do you choose to do this kind of work?
You know, I've been in many accidents, unfortunately, since I was a child. Even at the age of 4, I was ejected out of a car.
Wow.
And even in my last year of law school at UNLV, I had a pretty bad car accident, and it just kind of made me realize that this was my calling.
Wow, it is. Wow, from experience, you understand the need for help during those times.
Yes.
Yeah, and can you just tell us a little bit more about Anthem Injury Lawyers?
Yeah, absolutely. We follow the 6 C's about care, compassion, concern for our clients, colleagues, and the community. Our primary concern is our clients' wellness and care, focusing on the medical attention, getting them to the right providers for their treatment.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Puneet. We appreciate
you.
that information. And thank you to Anthem Injury Lawyers for sponsoring this segment. Give them a call at 702-987-0202 or just visit their website, antheminjurylaw.com. And we will be right back.